Welcome back to Get Ready with Juanita. If you'd like to see how I got this look today, please continue watching. Hi guys, I have my skin all prepped and ready for the makeup, but today what I thought I was going to do is haul out just some of my products and like have fun because what I find, guys, is like it's new release after new release after new release, but I don't get a chance to really stop in and enjoy um, some of the makeup that I have. So today, let's jump in to some of my makeup. So let's see, what kind of foundation will I use today? I think it would be fun to use the Fenty. I really love this Fenty foundation. It's the soft lit one. And really impressed. This is up there with some of my favorite formulas. Uh, but I mean, when it comes to my very favorite, Dior makes them. I'm sorry to say that, but they make some nice complexion products. However, if this was the only foundation I had for the rest of my life, I'd be completely happy because I like this one as well. It's very light. Um, I find that it makes my skin look good. It gives more of a natural look, but it's buildable. And yeah, so it wears long. I haven't had any problems with any of my other products, like playing with it, playing with the foundation. So no issues there. So yeah, it is definitely a foundation that is really awesome. But even now, like you can find some really nice complexion products from the drugstore too, guys. You know, I find that drugstores have definitely worked on even their formulas over the years. So that's good. That's good. The only downside is you can't try it to find your shade. So it might be hit and miss and you might end up buying some just because you got the wrong color or whatever. And that was my experience, but that's because, guys, I really at the beginning didn't understand undertones or anything like that. So all right, guys. So I've got my Fenty on, and I think for the concealer, I'm going to use Natasha Denona, my Hy-Glam concealer. I'm almost out of this one, but I have my backup already. I love this concealer. It's beautiful, beautiful. I find too, like with the concealers, like I really like this Hy-Glam one. Really beautiful. I don't have much problems. Um, I don't know. I feel really, maybe that's it, that I'm just content right now with my products because I'm liking them. And that's a good thing. All right. Okay, guys. So I have that done. Now I'm going to get into my bronzer because just got to bring some color back into my face. I like to try to give love to a lot of my products. I think today I'm going to get into the Morphe bronzer. Um, this is actually a nice bronzer. I'm just going to try to warm it up a bit on my brush because it's a bit chilly. Oh, it's quite cold here today, guys. Oh my geez, it's freezing. Bring back the warm weather, please. I definitely am due for a trip down south. I've got to make that a priority, I think, in the next year because I haven't been for a very long time now. And you gotta enjoy some life too, hey guys. And I do like my trips down south, they're nice. The people are lovely. I love it, just being engulfed in a different culture for a little bit. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I've always got to be thinking and planning. It's just in my nature. And of course, that's not a bad thing to think. All right, so I'm going to go into my Rare Beauty gel just because I'm going to place my eyebrows down and let it dry while I'm working on my other products. Yeah. Well, guys, you know what? Isn't this sad? Like, it's like December, what? The 9th now, and I have no Christmas decorations up, but yeah, that's going to be a little bit difficult this year, just the way things have worked out, but that's okay. My Christmas spirit is in the Advent. Oh my. There we go. Now, let's see. See, I've always got to look in the mirror or the camera just to see which eye is the wonky one and is this one. I try to bring it down a little bit, but we'll see. It is what it is. All right. So, guys, like, let me see. I got to look in my drawer and sort of find a very pretty blush. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to haul out my Huda Beauty. Love this blush, guys. It is so beautiful. It's a really pretty blush set. I'm just going to use this color right here. Why not? And as you can see, look how pretty that is. That is just so pretty, guys. I was a bit surprised because, like, I don't think everybody liked this, but I certainly do. I don't know. Maybe I might get I got so many blushes, it's sort of hard to sort of move on to the next. Like, to want to get a duplicate of this in a different color, because there's always something new around the corner and you're always wanting to try it. Well, I'm always wanting to try it. A little obsessed with makeup. But guys, this has been such a great lifeline for me. It could have been so easy to turn down like some really unhealthy roads, but it took a lot of focus to do what I did, like making the choices. Oh, I've got to tell you guys too. Oh, I got a life update. I found out in February for 5 weeks, I'll be attending a course. But it's not a course. I finally have gotten into a program to help me cope with my pain management. And it's 5 weeks. So in February, I will do the best I can. But my priority is to learn how to deal with my life a little bit better if I can. That's the goal. If I can make this a little bit better, I will. And so we'll see what happens. And all I can do is go in with an open mind and hope that I can work towards, just making my life a little bit more comfortable. Okay. Really liking that. That is so pretty. All right, so I'm there, and I'm going to now work on the eyebrow again a little tiny. Oh, before before I do that, I'm going to go in with my powder. And today I'm going to use my pink Morphe just because where I'm in a lot of purple, wearing pink. So this would be an ideal time to haul out the pink loose setting powder by Morphe. Now, guys, how do you say it? Is it Morphe or Morphe? That's the question. I says both. Like I interchange the two all the time. So, okay, let me see. I gotta find, oh, I know where I got them again. I do these things to myself all the time. I gotta find a new pad. I gotta do some of my cleaning soon. So I'm gonna go in with the pink loose setting powder just to set everything. And I can tone things down a little bit. I should have done my nose too. I get so out of order some days. Oh, it's so annoying. But that's okay because it's all going to get done. Okay. There. All right, guys, now I'm going to work on my eyebrows. And one of the things I noticed in my video, oh, which eye was it that was weak? I believe it was this eye. So this eyebrow, I'm really quite surprised. That is the one that, like, I guess my arm must get a little bit weak on this side when I'm doing it, but I certainly have noticed a difference between my eyebrows when I'm editing. I try to get them pretty close. They're sisters and not twins. So ooh, I like that. Okay. Now I'm just going to use, I think I might use my Lift and Snatch today because I think I got one open. Yep. So I'm going to just use this. Just do a few. Because this one I find is way more pigmented. It lays down more as well. And I have a very light eyebrow. So I'm just going to be a little bit more, not so heavy-handed. There. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's good. All right, guys. So today for my eyes, what I was planning to do was I want to practice some of my skills. So one of the things that I don't feel like I'm great at yet is doing that smoky eye. So I'm going to use a color today and try to create like that smoky look with purples is what I'm getting at. Just because I want to sort of practice my skills, and I just love doing this. So I thought I would get out my Solmane 2 palette. Love this palette, guys. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to get a nice brush. I'm going to take one of my BK Beauty ones, and this is from, what's her name again? Angie Hot and Flash. These are some of my favorite brushes, guys. So BK Beauty, Angie Hot and Flashy. These are really great for hooded eyes and more mature eyes. And I can't deny it because it is really nice. So I'm just going to go into this purple, the very deepest purple here, right here in the corner, because I want to start creating sort of right here. And I want to try to keep my darkness sort of located to my lid. Last time I hauled it up there, didn't really like the way you know, it looked good, but just I want to practice and see if there's anything else I can do to make this look the way I would like it to look. So the first thing I'm going to do, yeah, just building up the purple right here. Really pretty, guys. Okay. And I'll give that a wipe. And the next color I'm going to use, see, I'm tempted to have some fun and go into a blue because I love blue and purple. They look so pretty together. Do I want to do it? Blue and purple really does look quite special together. But today, I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is do more of a uniform look. So I'm just going to take this beautiful light purple here. And I'm just going to just smoke the edges out now, guys. Ooh, I'm liking that. But as you can see, I sort of can build up that base just a little bit more for that deep purple. So I'll just go back in. So I'm just trying to build this up the best I can. See, I'm really liking that. That is so pretty. Okay, I just got a little bit right there. Awesome. And I think because I'm going so heavy on the top, not really going to do much to my bottom. I want to sort of make my eyes lift up because if I do a lot of dark, it's going to make it look very heavy, I think. So I just got to blend this out again. All right, guys. So I'm there now, and I think what I'd like to do is practice doing my wing. Now that I did one yesterday that I actually liked, I'm like, oh, maybe I can do these a little bit more. And again, why not? Okay, so I'm going to get my gel liner out. And maybe that's the thing, like I needed a product like this to help me because really enjoyed this. I also really enjoyed how matte black it was. I'm just going to take some and we're going to just go right next to that lash line. And I'm not really sweeping, but I'm just doing enough to wiggle those brushes just to help, you know, get that product on the lid. And now I'm going to go to this little detail one from Beauty Bay. Both of these are from Beauty Bay. Really like them. Nice little tiny wing. It's exactly what I need. Awesome. Okay, so really liking that. And then I need to lighten up above my brow bone. Now let me just see in this palette. Yeah, so there's not really like a really nice light shade to lighten that part up. So I'm gonna go into my e.l.f. palette. And it's this beautiful light shade here, guys, is one of my favorite brow bone highlights. And I'm just going to come right here just to lighten it up just a tiny bit. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's pretty snatched. And there's something else too, guys. Something else that I really liked. I'm going to come back here and I'm just going to extend my eyeliner just here, just a tiny bit. Yeah, I like that. Just a little touch. That's all I needed. It's all these little details. I'm really liking that. All right, guys. So I'm at this point now, and I didn't put any glitter on, but I am going to be putting on eyelashes. So what I'm going to do is just go off screen, sort of catch up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. And I gotta say, I really love how this makeup turned out. I'm using the Naked Lashes from Ardell in 424 today. So they're more of that sort of tapered, thinner towards the inner part of the eye, and then they fluff out on the outside. Love these lashes. They're more like a 3/4 length as well. So I really love that transition. The band is very thin, which I love, and I use my Kisses lash glue. I just apply a thin layer of the lash glue, leave it for about 10 seconds, and then I go in and apply just to above the lash line with these ones. And yeah, and sometimes, most of the time they'll go in quite good, but sometimes I got to fiddle a bit, but that's because I have issues with the right side of my body. Not the end of the world. Just got to fiddle a bit more. Anyway, guys, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. I just want to take a second and just tell everyone who has subscribed, thank you guys. I'm so grateful and appreciative. And if you enjoyed today's content, give my video a like and leave a comment. I love, love, love hearing from you guys. Anyway, I gotta say, I'm feeling good and I'm ready for my day, and I wish all of you guys a good day too. Bye.